Hey guys, welcome back to the second video of the Airsoft. I'm reviewing now my Emerson Quick Adjust 2-point sling. I've been through quite a few slings, so I'm gonna just hit a pause there, bring you all the slings, and then you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from. I've been through a few slings, not that any of them have broken, but just to find something comfortable to play Airsoft with. Originally I was sold on 1-point slings. Get yourself a 1-point sling. I bought a knockoff. It's obviously a clone Chinese cheapy 1-point sling from a local Airsoft store. The nice thing about it, it has a nice wide band, but what I didn't like about it was the fact that it had plastic buckles, and being kind of a biggish guy, I tend to break things by accident, so plastic buckles for me is a no-no. It's got a nice strong bungee, but again, I mean, look at that skeletonized, crappy little snap clip. If anything had to go, it would be that. 1-point sling is nice, but the problem is you can't sling the rifle on your back or the AEG, so it just tends to hang all the time in front of you, which is fine, but if you're like me, you sometimes want to carry the rifle and you don't want to carry the rifle, maybe a 1-point sling is not the way to go, and for some people that's fine, you know. I originally threaded it through my plate carrier, so my plate carrier would carry the weight of the rifle, essentially just having a sling around my neck and rubbing my neck raw. So for some people, they wanted a 1-point, enjoy your 1-point. I then got another sling. I wanted a 2-point sling. I thought, okay, cool, got the bungee, but not as good as the other bungee. Again, plastic buckles, bought it from the same store. Again, plastic buckles. It had a nice wide web into it, but unfortunately, even doubling it, you know, setting out as far as possible, this is the most you're gonna get. Again, I didn't like it, and the problem is it wasn't quick adjust. And I was always hearing about quick adjust, and there's some really awesome tactical slings in America. The only thing I don't have yet is a 3-pointer, which I've yet to try. So I've heard of a quick adjust sling. I couldn't find an American brand, so I ended up with Emerson. Again, plastic buckles, not necessarily bad. These seem a little bit thicker than that type of stuff. But again, I'm a stickler for, I wish it was alloy, aluminum. The problem is also it's very thin, it's not padded, so it's a bit of a problem. It's nice and long, really long, and it's got the quick adjust option. If I can now not on camera choke and it doesn't work, which it's supposed to, there we go. Emerson makes some decent Airsoft products. I don't know all of them, but for Airsoft they seem to work very well. The only thing that they might have thought it's cool, but I thought it's a bit gimmicky because the skull, you know, if it catches light it's going to be reflective. Now, it's not military grade, but I just would have felt I wouldn't have gone with that. I would have rather preferred, I don't know, maybe a little plastic Emerson logo that's brown or tan or OD green, at least if you want to put your branding on it. But that to me is just a bit, I don't want to say gimmicky, but you know, it's just for something that's tactical. You've got this shiny little metal thing which can reflect light. So my only constructive criticism with that is the fact that it has the skull and it doesn't have metal buckles other than these. All the other slings do have metal clips. I think they're called HK clips, these clips. And the fact that it's not wide or padded, because it sometimes does rub on your neck. That's why I originally had the 1-point sling through the plate carrier. I tend to play with the sling much, but funny enough, I just tend to carry my AEG in my hand a lot. And then when I'm going through periods where I don't think there'll be any sort of contact or firefight, I sling my rifle or whatever. But the nice thing about it is it's very long, and it gives you the option. You can hang it like really low and put it all sorts of ways and whatever. So I think it's a good sling. It hasn't given me any sort of trouble other than the issues that I've listed.